I tested some of the best 4K TVs of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. Hisense U7N. Fantastic brightness levels and excellent color accuracy make this a compelling choice for both movie watching and gaming, though I've noticed some glare issues that can be annoying in bright rooms. The gaming features are decent, but that 13.2 ms input lag is a bit disappointing. I really wish they'd improved that from last year's model. While the sound system packs a punch with its 40-watt speakers and Dolby Atmos support, I've got to say this TV really shines as a value proposition. And that's why I'm putting this in the good tier. Samsung S90D. The picture quality on this thing is absolutely mind-blowing. It's one of the brightest OLED TVs I've tested, and those quantum dots make colors pop like crazy. The anti-reflective screen is brilliant at handling room reflections, and gaming features are top-notch. My only real gripes are the sometimes annoying Tizen interface and the stubborn lack of Dolby Vision support. After spending time with this display, I'm confidently placing it in the gray tier. It's just too good at what it does to ignore. Sony A95L. Oh my goodness, this TV is absolutely incredible straight out of the box. The picture quality, brightness, and motion processing are just unmatched. What really blows me away is that built-in sound system. It's honestly one of the best I've ever heard in a TV, making a soundbar almost unnecessary. The Dolby Vision gaming at 4K 120Hz is fantastic, though I wish all 4 HDMI ports were 2.1. This is an easy god tier placement for me. It's simply the benchmark for what a premium TV should be. Sony Bravia 9. The mini LED backlight on this TV is seriously impressive, delivering some eye-popping brightness that makes it perfect for bright room viewing. The contrast is excellent, and those deep blacks are impressive for a backlit TV, though I've noticed the viewing angles aren't great. While the picture processing is fantastic and the Google TV interface works well, I'm placing this in the gray tier because despite its strengths, the poor viewing angles and somewhat weak built-in sound hold it back from perfection. LG G4. Absolutely blown away by the second generation MLA technology and that new Alpha 11 processor. This thing is pushing some serious brightness levels that make HDR content look phenomenal. The gaming features are just insane with 4K 144Hz support and super low input lag at 12.9 ms. Though I gotta mention the built-in speakers could definitely use some work. And in some countries, you don't even get a stand with larger sizes, which is kind of a bummer. But man, considering the picture quality and gaming performance, I've gotta put this in the god tier without hesitation. LG C4. The brightness boost on this one compared to previous models is really impressive, hitting around 1065 nits peak brightness, which makes HDR content really pop. All 4 HDMI 2.1 ports support 4K 144Hz, which is perfect for serious gamers, and that new WebOS 24 interface is pretty clean. The only real downsides are the average sound quality and no HDR 10+ support, but for what you're getting, this definitely deserves a spot in gray tier. LG B4. For the price point, this thing delivers some seriously impressive performance with the perfect blacks and vibrant colors. Love that they included 4 HDMI 2.1 ports this year, and that 9.1 ms input lag is crazy good for gaming. The main drawbacks are the basic design with those support feet instead of a fancy stand, and that highly reflective screen can be an issue in bright rooms. Still, considering what you're getting at this price point, I'm confidently placing this in the gray tier. Hisense U6. The mini LED backlighting on this budget TV actually surprised me with some decent contrast and black levels, though it's not quite OLED level. The quantum dots give it some nice color pop, but that limited viewing angle is definitely a problem if you're watching with friends. The upscaling on HD content is pretty hit or miss, and there's no advanced gaming features like 120Hz support. For what you're paying though, I'm putting this in the average tier. It's decent but nothing spectacular. Samsung Q90D. This thing gets insanely bright at 2000 nits peak brightness with some seriously deep blacks that almost match OLED levels. The gaming features are absolutely stacked with 4 HDMI 2.1 ports supporting 144Hz, and the input lag is incredibly low at 9.7 ms. However, I'm not a huge fan of the narrow viewing angles, and that Tizen OS is getting more bloated with annoying suggestions. For the price starting at $1,499, I think this belongs in good tier. It's great for HDR movies and gaming, but there are better options out there. Sony X90L. The picture quality on this TV absolutely blows me away. The brightness and contrast are phenomenal for a regular LED TV, measuring 1225 nits peak brightness. The upscaling is fantastic and the motion handling is buttery smooth. While it only has 2 HDMI 2.1 ports and slightly higher input lag at 18.2 ms, the overall package with Google TV and that signature Sony processing makes this an incredible value. I'm putting this in God tier without hesitation. It's simply the perfect TV for movie lovers and delivers exceptional performance across the board. TCL C845K. The brightness capabilities are impressive for the price point, and those 576 local dimming zones do a decent job with contrast. Well, let's be real, the local dimming system isn't perfect, and you'll need to spend some time tweaking those picture presets to get it looking right. The built-in subwoofer can sometimes distort, which is pretty annoying. While it's amazingly affordable, I'm placing this in average tier. It's good value but has some notable compromises. TCL QN7. The mini LED implementation here gives us outstanding contrast and excellent HDR brightness that really makes those highlights pop. The gaming features are solid with 144Hz support and HDMI 2.1 bandwidth. However, the motion interpolation isn't great, and there's some noticeable stutter in slow panning shots. The build quality is decent, but there's some flex in the back panel. For the price though, this lands solidly in good tier. It's an impressive mid-range option that delivers great performance without breaking the bank. Samsung S95D. The brightness on this thing is absolutely insane for an OLED, and that matte coating is a game changer for bright rooms, though it does make blacks look a bit grayish when there's ambient light. The colors are super vibrant and gaming features are top-notch with HDMI 2.1 on all ports. I'm really impressed with how it handles reflections, perfect for those of you with lots of windows. While it's not cheap and the smart interface can be a bit laggy sometimes, I've got to put this in great tier for its incredible picture quality and innovative anti-glare technology. LG G3. This TV packs some serious punch with its micro lens array technology, making it way brighter than previous LG OLEDs. The gaming features are absolutely killer. You get 4 HDMI 2.1 ports and pretty much every gaming feature you could want. One thing that bugs me though is that you have to buy the stand separately, which is kind of annoying. The WebOS interface has been cleaned up nicely, and the quick card system is actually pretty useful. For its amazing picture quality and gaming performance, I'm placing this one in the great tier. Sony X93L. The mini LED backlight on this TV delivers some seriously impressive brightness and excellent reflection handling. What really stands out to me is Sony's incredible image processing. It makes even low-quality content look amazing. The viewing angle isn't great though, so it's not the best choice if you've got a wide seating arrangement. The gaming features are solid with HDMI 2.1 and VRR support. Considering its excellent picture quality and processing capabilities, even though it has some viewing angle limitations, I'm putting this in the great tier. Sony A75L. The perfect blacks and wide viewing angles on this entry-level OLED are fantastic. It's got great gaming features with 4K and 120Hz support and VRR, though only on 2 HDMI ports. The upscaling is really impressive thanks to Sony's processing, making it great for watching older content. While it's not as bright as higher-end OLEDs, it still delivers an excellent picture quality for the price. Given its great performance but lower brightness compared to flagship models, I'm placing this one in the good tier. Samsung S95C. The QD OLED panel delivers stunning picture quality with incredible brightness and deep blacks that make HDR content pop like never before. Gaming features are absolutely insane with 4 HDMI 2.1 ports supporting 144Hz and incredibly low input lag, making this perfect for hardcore gamers. While the smart interface could use some work and there's no Dolby Vision support, the picture quality and gaming performance are so good that I have to place this in the great tier. Sony Bravia 7. Delivers excellent brightness and vibrant colors with its mini LED technology, and the HDR performance is particularly impressive. The downside is definitely the poor reflection handling and limited viewing angles, which really hurts its versatility. While it excels at movies in dark rooms and has great gaming features, those viewing angle limitations make me place this one in the good tier. Samsung Du7200. This entry-level TV offers decent performance for its price point, with good reflection handling and response time for gaming. However, the mediocre HDR brightness, narrow color gamut, and unremarkable contrast really hold it back. The narrow viewing angle and lack of local dimming make this best suited for solo viewing in moderately lit rooms, landing it squarely in average tier. Samsung Q60D. The quantum dot technology delivers vibrant colors and sharp 4K detail that really brings content to life. While it may lack advanced local dimming capabilities of higher-end models, the overall viewing experience remains enjoyable, especially in well-lit rooms. The smart features are solid and the design is sleek, though the sound could use improvement. Considering the value proposition and performance, I'm putting this one in the good tier. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the 4K TVs for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.